Wake up. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's do normal mic check for my Zoom peeps. Let's stand back here. Going to talk at this volume. Can you hear me on Zoom? Can you hear me if I'm talking here? Okay. Solid. I'll turn it down to about this when I'm giving instructions. And if I'm talking here, let me know if you can't hear me, and I will come a little more forward and yell a little louder. It's supposed to be full today, so I can also come closer if it's not. But we'll let people fill in, and then we'll see from there. All right, not seeing anything in the chat on Zoom. So one more time, could somebody let me know if you can hear me okay over Zoom? Hello. You can go ahead and grab a mat and then a pair of heavier weights. So like 8 to 12, and then lighter weights, so like 5 to 7. Yeah. All right, sweet. I'm getting that I can be heard. Oh, through. Alrighty, hello Zoom peeps and in-person peeps. We are right on time, so we're gonna start with our normal warm-up. This is 30 seconds of a bunch of different exercises. Let's begin with 30 seconds of marching. This is just marching in place. halfway through this set. I'll tell you a little bit about the workout that we're going to be doing today in the meantime. So we're going to be focusing mainly on compound exercises, which means exercises we've done before, or if we haven't done them, we'll learn them today. Putting them together to make a fluid movement of multiple exercises. Let's switch to high knees. So our first set is going to be focused on compound movements that are just upper body or just lower body. So for example, we'll be doing a bicep curl to an overhead press. That's just upper body, but it's a compound movement. After that, we might try something like a squat to a side kick. Also compound, but just lower body. Hello, go ahead and grab mats, a set of lighter weights and a set of heavier weights. And switch to butt kickers. All right, jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Halfway through. One of you can go here, there, and there. Yep, that's perfect. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's do torso rotation. So gently come up onto one toe, rotate that entire upper body. All right, for 3, 2, and 1. Switching to arm circles. Focusing on warming up those shoulders. For 3, 2, 1, switch direction. For 3, 2, and 1. Next set is inchworm. So we're going to stand nice and tall. Walk out into a plank. Walk those hands back up and stand tall. Making sure to bring the bum all the way down. I want a straight line, shoulder to heel. For 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add a squat. So let's squat, then come out, come back up, and squat. The same thing, just adding in this motion. For 3, 2, 1, and that's our warm up. All right, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the sets I have for you today before we jump into it, because it's hard to talk over the music, especially with the mask on. So today we're focusing on compound movement. What this means is taking 2 simple movements and putting them together. Our first set is going to be active recovery. So we're going to do an arm exercise, a lower body exercise, an arm exercise, a lower body exercise, nonstop. Letting one group of muscles recover while the other one is working. So the first exercise in this set is going to be a deadlift. This is a lower body exercise. I want you to grab a set of weights. Start with lighter if you've never done this one before. You're going to put your legs about hip width apart. Nice slight bend in your knees. I want your knuckles to come down and be touching your shins. You want a completely flat back here and run the hands up your shins as if you're shaving your legs. I want your knuckles to stay on those shins the entire time. So we're going to come up for a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the glutes. Come down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do 10 of these together in sync with the music. Anyone have any questions before we get started? Alrighty, I'm going to crank it. I'll count down on my fingers and we will do 10 of these together. All right, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going down at that same rate as we're coming up. Up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeezing the glutes. That's number 2. Okay, that's halfway. We're going to do half time now. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now you're getting the hang of it. Last one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise in this set is going to be an Arnold press. Let's start with those lighter weights if you haven't done this one before. So we're going to spread our feet hip width apart, focusing on the arms this time. Come up for a bicep curl. I want you to pretend like you're squeezing a penny in between your forearm and your bicep. Then we're going to flip those weights, press for an overhead press. I'll show you that from the front again. So here's our starting position. Coming up for that bicep curl, switching, and coming up for that overhead press. So we're going to do 10 of these together to the music like we were doing before. Okay. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Up for 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Two more. All right, that was our Arnold press. So now that we have the hang of that one, I'm going to show you the next lower body exercise. No weights for this one. So we're going to have our feet about hip width apart, coming down into a squat. Come up, kick to one side, squat, and kick to the other side. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 10 of these, same thing we've been doing. So let's follow along with the music. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop for 4, 3. That's halfway. Last one here. All right. That was our 10. Last one in this set, and we're going to do it all together without explanation, so it'll be more rapid fire. Is going to be a row to a tricep kickback. There we go. Probably can hear me better now. All right. We're going to bend over at about 45-degree angle. Let our weights hang down in front of us. Pull that back and extend those elbows. This one's working not only the triceps and the shoulders, or the biceps and shoulders, but also the triceps. So bringing up, kick back, down, and down. That's one. We're going to do 10 of these as we were before, and then that's our first set. We're going to go through that one 2 more times. All right, let's hit it. Okay, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's our set of 10. So I'm going to give you a 30-second break here. You can ask me any questions that you have, grab a drink of water. We're going to go through that set 2 more times, but now that I don't have to stop for explanations, it's going to be a lot harder and a lot faster. So if you have any questions, ask them right now, grab a drink of water. We have about 15 seconds left on this break. I'm just going to check on Zoom, please. Okay, sweet. We're doing all good in Zoom. All right, pick up those heavier weights. Get ready for deadlift. Let's jump into this one in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Last one, 4, 3, up for 2, and 1. Switching to those Arnold presses. Grab your weight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up for 4, 3, over 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jumping into those squats to side kicks. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jump. Halfway. Last one. And jumping immediately into those rows. So grab this. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up for 4, 3, 2, 1. That's halfway. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was, believe it or not, our second set. I know it went by a lot faster without explanations. We're going to do this one more time and then move on to our new set. The trick this time is we're going to be doing it at half speed. So you'll probably notice we're doing this really slow. That's partly so you can learn and partly to engage the muscles. This time we're going to kick it up a notch. So instead of 4, 3, 2, 1, we're coming up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing with all our other sets. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, so on and so forth. Let's jump into those deadlifts, speaking of which, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat back. Last one. All right, jumping into those Arnold presses in 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway. And that's our last one. Squat kick. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. That was our first set. I'm going to give you 1 minute here to recover, also so that I can explain the second set. People in the back, can you hear me if I'm talking with this volume? No? Okay. I'll turn the music down and I will talk louder. Sorry, I can't use the mic along with the AirPods. Sweet. So in this 1 minute, would love for my people in the room and also my people on Zoom just to give me a 1 to 10 of how tired you're feeling so I can make sure to adjust the next set accordingly. 1 is, Lexi, you told me that today was going to challenge me and I'm killing it. Everything is great. And 10 is, oh my God, I'm super exhausted. Let's figure out how to take it back a notch. So if you could give me those ratings, I will check what Zoom is doing as well so I can figure out how to adjust it and you can just go on your hands because I realize it's really awkward to yell it out in class. Okay. Got some 4s and 5s on Zoom. We're at like 4, 5-ish level in here. Okay, perfect. Let's kick it up a notch then. So for this next set of exercises, we're still going to be doing compound movements, but instead of doing arm and then lower body, or upper and then lower body, we're going to be doing it all at the same time. Still no rest in between them, of course, though, because I am a bit cruel. So we're going to be doing 10 lunges to lateral raises to begin. So this means that I'm going to have you put 1 foot in front of the other in a nice little triangle pose. We're going to come down until the knees are both in 90-degree angles. And then we're going to lift the weights out at the same time we're in that lunge so that we can burn out the legs while we're working the arms. I want this raise to be at about 45-degree angles from your arms. Bring your shoulders, your weights only parallel with your shoulders. Feel free to grab heavier or lighter weights if you need them right now. You have about 10 seconds left on your break, so make sure to grab some water, grab the weights, get into that lunge position, and we will jump into it. Okay, sorry, just looking for my water. All right, everyone's got their weights, everyone's good? All right, let's try the first one together, then I will crank the music and we will get into it. So in 4, 3, 2, 1, we'll come down, lift, and come back up. We're gonna do 5 of these on each side. So let's count that as 1, come down for 2, and lift, and back up. You getting the hang of it? I'm gonna crank her and we'll hit our next. Let's go down, and raise. All right, that's already 5. Let's switch legs here. Go down and raise. All right, that's 5. So next one in this set is going to be a lying fly to glute bridge. So we're going to bring in the mat. Meet me down on the mat, grab those lighter weights. I want you to bring them out to either side of your body like this. We're going to be bringing both up over the chest, then bringing them back down, then raising for a glute bridge. And just alternating between those 2 movements. So if you didn't hear me up there, I'm going to say we're going to be raising the weights and then coming up for a glute bridge, tightening the glutes, tucking the belly button into the spine as we do so. Doing 10 of these as we have all other exercises. So let's jump into this one together in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So coming up overhead, bringing them back down, and glute bridge. Nice. in this set is going to be a squat to tricep extension. So I want you to take one of these weights. We're just going to hold it in front of our chest for the squat part because we don't want to lose our balance. So coming down into that squat, raising this weight over our head, and then lifting it back over towards these tricep muscles, then coming back down into a squat. That's a set of 1. So without further ado, let's try this one together. So we come down into a squat, come back up, bend at the elbows, and bring it back over the head. That's 1. Come down for 2. And just like that. You all got the hang of it. I'm going to crank the music. Keep doing it at this pace. That's 3. And this is our last one. We can stop there. Last one in this set. And then we're going to do the same thing. Do this one 2 more times. We are going to start with a sumo squat, meaning that I want your legs wider than your hips. So feet are out here, feet pointing at 45-degree angles. In that stance, you're going to grab your weight. We're going to do a hammer curl. So this is like a bicep curl, except we have the weights pointing forward instead of to the side. You want the dumbbells pointing this way rather than that way. We come down for that squat, and then we bring the weights up to touch our shoulders, bring them back down, and rise out of the squat. So let's try this one together, holding the weights in front of your legs. Come down, hammer curl up, back down, and raise out of that squat. That's 1. Let's go for 2. You guys are pros. You got it. Keep going. I'm going to crank it. This is 3. Oh, sorry. Last one. All righty. All right, now we get our 30-second break. So that is our second circuit of the day. We're going to begin again with that lunge to lateral raise in just a few seconds. So grab yourself a drink of water. I need to get my bottle. I'm going to. Okay. Jumping back into that lunge with a lateral raise. Let's jump into this one in 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're coming down to 90-degree angles, raising in that position, and coming back up. That's 2. Keep on hitting it. Coming down for 5. And switching legs. Last one. And moving immediately into that lying glute bridge. pulling your belly button into your spine, tucking that pelvis even as we bring the hips up. Last one. And raise those hips. All right, moving immediately into that squat to tricep extension. Grab one weight. All right, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Halfway. Last one here. All right. Moving into those hammer curls, the squats, grabbing them both. In 3, 2, 1. Go down and curl. Halfway. And there we go. Woo. All right, that was our second set. 30-second break. We're going to do this one more time, and then we're going to move into our final set of the day. It's a core burnout. You may or may not like it, depending on how much you like core. I love core, so I'm very excited for it. All right, about 10 more seconds here. Grab a drink of water. Get ready to move into that lunge to lateral raise. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure to bring the weights only to your shoulder reps. You want to protect those shoulders, so raise them only to about right here when you're doing it. And let's switch legs here. Last one. There we go. Moving immediately into that lying fly to glute bridge. All right, I'm going to crank it through the rest of this set because you all know what you're doing by now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's raise those weights over our head and lift those glutes. Nice. That's halfway. Last one. All right, let's grab those weights. Get ready for those hammer curls. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go down, curl, and up. That's halfway. Last one. Woo! All right. Shake out those legs. Perfect timing just for one last round of car. So this final burnout is going to be in 15-second intervals. First thing I want you to do is put your hands behind your head, lift those shoulders off the ground as if we're doing a crunch, but we're just not coming down. So we're going to hold this maximum crunch position for 15 seconds. I will then give you 15 seconds of break. We'll come back up for it again. After that, we're going to be moving immediately into a Superman. So flipping over, lifting your legs and arms off, holding this for 15 seconds, coming down for that 15-second break, then doing it again. Third exercise in this set is going to be one that targets the obliques. So we're going to do 15 seconds of side plank, rest, then switch to the other side. That's going to be the general structure of this final burnout. We're only going to do it one time. Then we're going to move into cool down, but it is going to be rapid fire. Of course, you can always look up here because I will be doing it with you if you need any demonstration. Without further ado, let's get ready to jump into that crunch section. So in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift those shoulders off the ground. We are here for the next 15 seconds. Lift those shoulders up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Take your rest. So coming down onto the mat. All right, let's lift back up in 3, 2, and 1. Reaching shoulders up towards the sky. And coming back down to rest. In this next 15 seconds, flipping over onto our stomach for Superman. Jumping into this one in 3, 2, and 1. Lifting arms and legs off the ground, holding this position. And coming down for that break, 15 seconds here, then we will be back up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift off. And come down for your rest. Last exercise in this set is going to be that side plank. So get into position for this one. In 3, 2, and 1. Lifting those hips off the ground, staggering your feet if you need a little help balancing. those hips if you're feeling tired. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. All right, and without further ado, if my music is working, here we go. Cool. Thank you for coming with me today. We're going to do a little bit of cool down before you leave. So spread your legs nice and wide. You're going to reach over to one foot, start to stretch out the quads. We did a lot of work on them with those deadlifts and those squats today. And going to switch over to the other side here. Loosening our arms, stretching out the shoulders, bringing one arm across the body, gently pulling it, putting the other arm on the forearm. And let's switch to the other side. You like this one? I love this one too. Okay, gonna gently twist to one side, stretch out that lower back. And let's twist to the other side. All right, and that is our class for today. Thank you all so much for coming. My name's Lexi. If you haven't taken one with me before, I'm so excited that we have people in person again because I love having you all in the room. I also teach core on Thursdays if you are interested in that class. But I'll be around for a couple of minutes after class today. Feel free to come ask me any questions about the exercises. Tell me which ones you liked or didn't like so I don't do them again. And out to my Zoom peeps, thanks for coming again. Hope to eventually see you in person. Yeah. All right. Time to begin.